First, let's think about adapting, adopting, and adjusting our business models and our delivery models. And so the BBC, a fairly traditional news organization or channel, created their iPlayer. And the iPlayer essentially takes all of their digitized video from the past 100 years of archives, and they break it up into bite-sized chunks, if you will, and then make it available to their citizens via mobile device or an iPad or a computer through the website. And that's how they're monetizing and adjusting to those challenges that we just described. One good example. And then media syndication. So this is partially how you address that getting your media across borders. So Fox News, we talked about in various sessions, uses digital asset management to create, tag, index, categorize their 32 million videos that they get every month, and then put them into syndication in new ways, in new channels, on new devices, so that they can monetize those in new ways. Rich media widgets that you can drop on a website or into a particular site or broadcast advertisement that allow people just to click and have a new experience, a more engaging experience. And then social media management. How do you manage the fact that Facebook is coming strong, and as are all the other social networks? How do you manage within your organization, within your government, within your academic organization, the fact that you want people to collaborate, but you probably don't want them to do it on Facebook? And then how do you make sense of all this media? And the challenge, of course, is this burgeoning volume, this tremendous volume of media, of content that's out there in the world and gets added to every day. I read the other day that we're going to, this year, 2010, we'll add 40 exabytes of new information to the web. That's more than the previous 5,000 years. So in 1 year, we're going to almost double. And then we'll get to a point in 2013 or 2014 where we'll be doubling every day. So how do you manage that? You have to be able to index that. That content is not just inside your organization. It's not just inside your government agency. It's content that's out in the cloud. It's out there that you need to be able to categorize and understand. One way to do that, of course, is with new tools like semantic navigation, content analytics, the ability to capture large amounts of information and make sense of it, and make intelligent choices. So the government Public Health Intelligence Network is a network that uses semantic navigation to find out information about epidemiology around the world. And this type of semantic navigation of the web, all the piece parts of mentions in the media of a flu virus here, a flu virus there, resulted in this Canadian Public Health Agency. They were the ones who found the source of the H1N1 flu virus through this semantic navigation. An incredible use of how media is spread out and how you can make sense of it in a different way. And then facilitating collaboration, as I mentioned. As a government agency, you probably don't want to collaborate over Facebook, particularly with diplomats and delegates. And so one of the things that we worked with the Canadian Digital Media Network on was providing the collaboration network for the heads of state, the diplomats, the Obamas, the Merkels of the world, in a social media environment for the G20 and the G8 conference in Toronto this year. And we're going to Seoul for the fall and to Paris next year to help them build, deliver, and operate a social media collaboration network that is closed to outsiders, highly secure, but still uses mobile devices, iPads, Blackberries, etc., so that the diplomats and delegates can actually have at their fingertips all the valuable content that sits back at home, and they can look at their policy planks and their ideas and their experts and tap into them via this social media network. And an incredible example of governments using the kind of information technology that's available today.
James, some finishing remarks?
Yep, just going to wrap up. And soon, of course, the web that knows you, the semantic web. So in Canada, we are driving this digital network, this digital media network, with a bunch of collaboration partners, companies from all over Canada. And you can learn more about that from the book written by the chairman of our company, Tom Jenkins, and I'm providing a download code for you, IICB, so you can download it from our website. I will post these slides for you so you can remind that. And if you need to send me an email or read my blog or follow my Twitters, there you go. Thank you so much. I hope that was a great start for the afternoon session. Louis.
Okay.